One quick story. What do you think about this one? Fox 2 Now. A former Afton high school student and graduate faces 2 counts of property damage motivated by discrimination for allegedly spray painting racial slurs, swastikas, and threatened messages on the outside wall of Afton High School and Roger Middle School. This is from Fox 2 Now. Patrick Salone's mother said she decided to turn her son in because it was the right thing to do. Watch this from Fox 2 Now.
We're right outside of Afton High School where 18-year-old Patrick Sloan's mother says that he was a former student here. Police say that he's now been charged with 2 felony counts of property damage motivated by discrimination. His mother says that she decided to turn him in to authorities because his actions are unacceptable. Police say Sloan spray painted racist messages and swastikas on Afton High School and Rogers Middle School. Now his mother is breaking her silence. She did not want to give her name and says her son was not raised this way.
He's 18, but he's very naive. This has just been a nightmare for us.
According to investigators, Sloan stole cans of black spray paint from a hardware store before the first incident, and it was all caught on camera. Police say he was identified by family members and even admitted to one of them that he was responsible.
I was aware of the incident, and after review of the security footage, I realized that it was my son. So I did what I feel is the correct thing to turn him in. I don't accept his behavior.
Amazing, huh? Where's the daddy? And why did the daddy let the mama do this to that boy? Why did the daddy say, you know what, son? You need to drop your hand. Stop hating your mama. I'm sorry that I ain't protect you from her. This is your mama's spirit at work, son. But the mama turned the boy in like she's an innocent mama. But I want to know what you think about that. Can you imagine looking at the TV and seeing Patrick, your son, there? You're like, Lord, that looks like my boy. Hey, I know he got the hood on, but it walk like him. I can't see his face, but I know that walk when I see it. Look, let me pause this news item. Is that's Patrick? What the? That's my baby. I'm calling the police. The mother, Sloan's mother said he joined a radicalized political group. Watch this.
Sloan remains in custody on a $25,000 bond with no court date yet scheduled. The Afton School District has since removed the graffiti, but his mother is still grappling with the impact of the hateful messages and says her family does not condone his actions.
He's become involved with a radicalized political group, and they had a march last Tuesday. He was considering marching with them. So his intent was to stir up the community, which he very well did. He is not of that belief system, and I am truly sorry for the concern and hurt that has been caused in the community.
What an evil female, huh? Well, I want to know what you think. I shouldn't have said out loud. I didn't want you to know what I thought. What an evil female. Would you want that for your mother? And why did his father allow her to do that? Why? Why? And they're holding signs, Afton strong. What the? No, you're not. My producer, would your mother have turned you in? No, my mother would have beat me. I would not have had but one time. We didn't write on walls people buildings anyway. That was like, and now I don't know why this is so bad when they tell the inner city kids you can write on walls, and they call it art. They call it art when the blacks do it, but when the whites do it, they call it radicalization. And human beings are evil. There's no good in a human being. You're blind and you're crazy and you're lost if you think so. So I want to give you one quick example of human nature. Human nature is evil. Your mama, your daddy, your brother, your brother, everybody. That's why you must return to the Father. And you can only do that when you can admit you're evil and come out of your imagination, out of your thoughts. Amazing, huh? Here's an example. And you're not going to find anything good in human nature. Oh, I like to find something good in a human being. You ain't going to find nothing. You hear the women talk about, oh, let's find something good in a human being. You ain't going to find nothing. What's up? It ain't there. It's like looking for gold coal in human nature. Oh, you can't find gold in human nature. Amazing, huh? We're Dolly Parton finding something good in human. You ain't gonna find it, Dolly. Is Dolly Parton still living?
Her husband died.
Oh, okay. Dolly, why do you holler? Have nobody seen your Johnny Dollar? I can't get no sleep in this noisy street. I gotta move. I gotta find me a quiet place. Dolly, Dolly, you ain't gonna find no good in anyone. She like, find good in everyone. Said Dolly Biden, Dolly's billboard. You ain't gonna find no good, Dolly. You can put a billboard up and down the world, and you ain't gonna find nothing good in human nature. What the? Watch this. And what do you think about this one? There is, I'd like your thoughts on this video of a parent showing what they do at Walmart when their kids are hungry and want a snack. Watch this from TikTok.
In the store, gotta feed them. You gotta stop and you gotta feed them. Because one thing about me, when I'm hungry, you gonna make sure you eat. You gotta eat. Get that right. So when y'all hear y'all kids crying, just stop, take a break, get them a snack. It's the only way to get them to shut up. That's it. It's simple.
Y'all see they quiet?
It's okay to take a break, y'all. It's okay. It's better than listen to y'all kids cry. And to the people that want to see the kids, here they are.
Y'all always asking about the kids. Here they are.
I don't know if I should laugh or cry at that. Just imagine setting that example for your children. Just think about that alone. And the fact that they would do something like that and make a TikTok video of it. Unless it's a setup. Maybe they went and paid for the food and they came back and did this video. But I don't know. But human nature, human beings are evil. Really. That's why you can't be angry at them. They cannot help themselves. They know not what they do. There's nothing funny about that. That's more sad than funny. Forgive them. They know not what they do. One example that the father and the mother are setting for the children. And believe you me, the kids are going to do the same thing, and even worse, because evil gets worse with each generation. Human nature is evil. And the one thing I know for sure, and without a doubt, parents don't love their children, especially the mothers. That they keep them in the public schools, and then they complain about the schools. All they had to do is take them out. If they loved them, they would take them out, and they were homeschooled or some other private school or something. But they complain about it, pretending that they love the children, and they don't. They'll put the children in school because they don't want to be bothered with the kids. Their ego gratification comes from going to work, and people say, you have done a good job, while the kids suffer. I promise you, mothers do not love their children, and the fathers don't either. Well, the fathers are too weak to make the mother stay home and raise his children because he can't do it if he were working on himself. This is from CBS News. A viral video showing two middle schoolers fighting in the midst of a class at J. Hugh Middle School in Colton, California, has prompted outrage from the parents as they learn that the ordeal happened while a teacher failed to interview. This outrage, I want you to know that is phony. It's not real at all. It's a pretense of outrage.
A violent attack between a boy and a
KC News. Watch this.
A violent attack between a boy and a girl caught on cell phone video inside a middle school in Colton. And tonight we're learning both students have been cited. Colton police say the boy is the victim and the girl is accused of throwing a metal object at him that wasn't caught on camera. KCAL News reporter Michelle Gilly went to the campus to get some answers.
A dangerous classroom fight between a boy and a girl at J. Hugh Middle School in Colton earlier this week has some parents rethinking whether the campus is safe for their own children. Elena Tapia's 14-year-old daughter is the girl's friend and was a witness.
The boy had hit her and she blacked out. So she assisted her to walk to the office. But what I was more upset about was to know that the teacher that was in the classroom at that moment wasn't really trying to stop it until it got out of hand.
Crazy work. Video shows the girl throwing a laptop at the boy before he slams her onto a desk and she falls on the floor. We bleeped the racial slurs coming from kids in the room. The injured student is seen lying motionless and is eventually helped up to her feet.
Mason, I blame the parents. They do not love their children, and that's a phony outrage. Because if they were outraged, they would keep the children at home and raise them. They're not mad about that at all. It's just nice to be on TV saying that. I promise you, mothers do not love their children. They're pretending. If they love them, they would stay home and raise them. But they're going to put them right back into the school and pretend that they're outraged. It's all an act. It's all a thrill. And then you're supposed to think that, that mother loved, poor mother. No, not poor mother. And girls, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. If it's true, and I don't know, I wasn't there, that this gal threw a laptop or something at this boy and he's not expected to defend himself, you got another thought coming. You keep on doing that, CI4, that's going to get you. If it's true that she threw that laptop, in this country, you have a right to defend yourself. But the females have been taught that you can do whatever you want to the man, the boy. You can attack him. You can falsely accuse him. You can beat on him. You can do whatever you want. You should not be touched because you female. Keep on smoking on that and see how far that's going to get you. Human beings are evil. Human nature is evil. And the false cry from the mothers are phony. That lady, if she loved her kids, she put you at home and raise her. And educate her at home or join some homeschool or something. She's not outraged. It's fake. The parents say a subject, it's called K-Cal 9, by the way. The parents say a substitute teacher was assigned to the class, and outraged community activists gather in front of the school on Thursday. Watch this.
A parent says there was a substitute teacher assigned to the class. School district officials say they can't answer questions because the students are minors and the incident is under investigation. Outraged community activists, including local pastors, met in front of the school Thursday afternoon. Rialto Unified spokesperson Saida Jaffrey said that hate speech or violence is not condoned and the safety of students is a top priority.
It is important for the community to know that quick and decisive action has been taken regarding the staff member involved. We are treating this unfortunate incident with the utmost seriousness.
Colton police say the boy and the girl involved in the fight were released to their parents. Neither one of them has been seen at school since the incident on Monday. The case has now been passed on to the Juvenile Division of the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office for review.
So if it's true that the gal threw a laptop or something at him, is she going to jail? You notice how they want to blame the teacher. The teacher's not at fault for your bad children. You can't blame the teacher. The teacher's not a social worker. And you don't need a social worker at school anyway, by the way. You can't blame the teacher. The fight was between the girl and the boy. And they come from parents that don't care about them. And if the teacher had gotten involved and tried to stop it, you would blame the teacher for that too. Anybody but the students. Human nature is evil. We must be born again. Human beings are evil. And when have you not heard young people use so-called racial slurs? That's all they do. They live with that now. And they try to act like that's a big deal. If you don't want your kids using so-called racial slurs, then don't you do it at home. When you see the children acting out, when you see bad children, you're looking right at bad parents. And so that reaction to hate speech is all an act. This so-called group out there act like they're protesting. It's an act. It's not real. They can care less. And if you're going to lock up young people for so-called hate speech, all the young people in the country will be in jail. That's the way they speak nowadays. It's all an act. It's just a thrill.